I like to start every morning with a cup of coffee. But this is the first morning I've ever started
Inside a cup of coffee.
I love, love, love my coffee. Addicted? No, 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 maybe.
Turns out that Tim Hortons sells 3 million cups of coffee a day. Most of those are going to be disposable cups that end up in a landfill.
If I don't have time for coffee at home, I'll often buy a cup to go. But because of my coffee addiction and my addiction to convenience, I rarely consider the cup consequences.
What are you going to do with that when you're done with your coffee?
Garbage.
But these folks are trying to get you and I to think about the cup consequences.
You can't change everyone's behavior. We can't make everyone go and buy their own reusable mug.
Downtown Victoria, a half dozen Royal Roads University students paraded their 7-foot sculpture made from used coffee cups that they removed from Tim Hortons trash cans.
It's not something I really expected to do in my education, but it was fun. It was a little awkward just asking if it was okay, and people gave us some pretty funny looks.
And we went from Tim Hortons to Tim Hortons dumpster diving, essentially. We went into all of the garbages and we pulled out cups that, in our minds, could have been put into a recycling bin if it was there. And in 3 hours, we had 1,200.
What did you think of that display that just went by you there?
The cup of coffee with an entourage?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
We see that Starbucks, Serious Coffee, and Mocha House in Victoria all have recycling in every single location, and Tim Hortons has it in none. You can bring your own mug to Tim Hortons, and they offer a 10-cent discount if you bring your own mug. So they are offering a little bit of an incentive there.
Is it effective? Does it make you think about recycling coffee cups?
Oh, is that what it's doing?
Oh, okay.
No.
I
thought it was just probably a promotional display, I guess.
I think just everything, recycle and do compost and just really watch for kids as they grow older, make sure there's an earth there for them.
These cups, they're just going into a landfill, and they are going to take years and years to break down. Most of them have chemical linings or wax linings.
I think a lot of people are surprised when they realize that even if they put their cup in a recycling bin at their home, that it's not going to be recycled in Victoria.
But what about all the plastic lids?
The lids are recyclable even in Victoria, and if you put them in a plastic recycling, they will get recycled. So even if you can't recycle your cup, it's important to recycle your lid.
People in general have to change their attitude to what we throw away.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing, is to get the public to do that, actually.
I think that one of the greatest symbols of being Canadian is the celebration of our pristine wilderness, of environmental values, and it just seems like there's this gap there.
Changing minds one cup at a time. In Victoria, I'm Dan Kahan for The Daily.